The old proverb tells us that you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. But what if you could? Having spent over 2 decades helping leaders and organisations embrace the changes and the trends they'd rather fight or ignore, I'd suggest that persuading even the most stubborn individuals is possible, but it's by no means easy. Now, whether you're hoping to get a client to embrace a new product or proposal, trying to encourage your team to keep pace in fast-moving times, or hey, maybe you need to influence up and get your superiors on board with a new initiative, you and I are in the business of changing minds every single day. In fact, research suggests that we spend 40% of our professional lives trying to sway the decisions and the thinking of others. That's 24 minutes out of every working hour. But the confronting reality is that our persuasive efforts are only effective between 3 and 5% of the time. And that is the why behind this new keynote presentation called Mindstuck, Mastering the Art of Changing Minds. Based on my book by the same title, this presentation delves into the psychology of stubbornness and examines the question of why people don't change, even when they want to and know they should. In the first half of the presentation, I take a deep dive look at the factors that really shape our opinions, our beliefs and judgments as humans, often in ways we don't understand or are not aware of. But more than simply looking at what makes up people's minds, the more important question I answer in this presentation is that of how minds can be changed. The inconvenient truth is that many of the conventional persuasion techniques that we have been taught are not only ineffective, but often counterproductive in modern times. We all know how exasperating it can be when even our most logical arguments and evidence-based appeals are met with fierce resistance. The problem is that most of us are using 19th and 20th century tactics to try and change 21st century minds, and we're wondering why it's not working. What we need is an overhaul in our understanding of what it really takes to move others based on the latest discoveries in neuroscience and behavioural psychology. Now, while this might all sound pretty weighty and academic, my approach to this topic is anything but. Like any of my keynote presentations, this session is fast-paced, it is high energy, it is super honest, and above all else, it's intensely practical. Audience members will leave this presentation with a toolkit of actionable insights for mastering the art of persuasion without resorting to coercion. While it's not easy to influence stubborn or mind-stuck people, the good news is that it is possible. You can lead a horse to water and make it drink. My commitment in this keynote presentation is to show you how to do just this.